Greetings. 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 Later. Air. Freya. Not now. Air. No. Agreed. Continue. Sigrun. My lady. Air. Gunnar. One moment. No. You may. Later. My lady. Locked. Air. Gunnar. Sigrun. I know. And Gunnar. Agreed. Talk later. Go on. Sigrun. Continue. Not now. Perhaps. Gunnar. All right. Shield Maiden. Proceed. Go on. Yes. Enough. You may speak. You may speak. This can wait. Converse later. I am listening. I will hear. Quiet head. Yourself. Continue. Go ahead. I will hear. I know. Quiet head. This can wait. Shield Maiden. I am listening. Thousands. Go ahead. Thank you, Gunnar. No more words. Were you attacked? I must interrupt. I am ready. I must interrupt. And other days. Are you all right? But why him? Words can wait. Quiet, Helios. No one's. Where is Freya? Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. What did you do? Svartalfheim. I should focus now. Shield Maiden. Only a memory. Shield Maiden. Quiet, Helios. Say their poison. Talk when this is over. Shield Maiden. Thank you, Sigrun. Where's Mimir? Unlikely. What do you think? Silence for a moment. One from my past. I am glad to hear it. You know better. Bifrost magic! Helios, stop. I am listening. Calliope's flute. I must interrupt now. Helios, stop. What did you do? We will talk later. I must interrupt now. What have you to say? Silence, Helios. Quiet head. Silence, Helios. No time for words. I remember. You are wiser now. When did you misspeak? Helios. Enough. Mimir, we will speak later. What do you know of this place? I will see you soon, Tyr. That is enough, head. I do not know. I know this. You heard it also. Mimir, we will speak later. Not enough that day. Did I overstep? Master thyself. No more. Be silent. I am not avoiding her. I understand. I have tried to consider it. I feel drained. Yes. But why do you still return? And Valhalla does the same. My shield will not open. Wise. This conversation will have to wait. That is enough, head. Quiet. They are upon us. I felt indifferent. This conversation will have to wait. Mimir, I must concentrate. Have you a blessing to offer her? You knew that before you asked. No. All is well. I should focus on Valhalla now. Sirens! Very dangerous! Sigrun has no such regret. I was wrong. A process. I am that no longer. It is a symbol I reject. Do you yet wish to speak about Sigrun? Mimir, I must concentrate. I should focus on Valhalla now. Is he necessary? Yes, when there is time. But it was another trick of the gods. I see why you left his service. Hard fought. Must it? We'll see. Sounds pleasant. No more. Be silent. Yes. It belonged to my wife. Farewell, Sigrun. And good luck. You would excuse my actions. That is good to know. What else happened that night between you and Sigrun? Good then. You do not know everything that I am. Thank you, Air. I understand. Let us hear more of your early days with Sigrun. Good then. I have more to say. But not now. You wish to tell a story of your first master. It felt true. Yes. I will explain later. Very well. Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters? I used the tactics appropriate to the situation. You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this. Now, I am mad at you. Mimir, let us talk later. I need to focus. Did Valhalla return you to your forest last time? I do not believe she understands what she asks of me. A dangerous memory. Shall we occupy our minds? Mimir, what happened next with Sigrun? She finds me useful. It is not the same. Combat can be clarifying. I see the truth of it. I will tell you the pendant story. Soon, we have uncovered our host. It is Tyr. I think I know why I fight Thor's sons. You were not upset she called you friend. I am not ready. I see a shore ahead. Black sand. Do you wish to return there? Reatha Sialfor, Sinum Hautum, where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love. And the next morning, Mimir, you may speak more of coming to know Sigrun. She finds me useful. It is not the same. Mimir, let us talk later. I need to focus. You and Sigrun, how was it you first spoke? There is more to this. Freya, what do you wish? That I quit? Enough for now. But you are going to tell me more. No. My first wife, Lysandra. Will there be consequences? Beyond her injuries? The pool is not only memories. Something is wrong. I feel weaker. So be it. I will earn my answers. My death would have been just. But it was not to be. And you suggested there was something more to it! She fights well, and can be trusted. We are not stopping. I must face this. Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor, perhaps. But you did not express your feelings. It was my daughter's. But I will tell you of it later. Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir? If I must carry you, make yourself useful. Say what you see in battle. Sigrun believed I should see this through. That Valhalla can help. Yes! Magnifying what was already in the gods! She was eager to receive you mere days ago. What has changed? That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it. My deal with Ares! You said there was more to the story. Let us get back to your memories of Sigrun. She sat beside you. Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive? Now, back to Sigrun and your low opinion of yourself. She does not seem eager to speak with me. You and Sigrun. I am still waiting for the part where you spoke. A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through. You changed into Helios, and back again. It was unpredictable. That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison. Your old master. He had you make his wife fall in love with another. Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences. You are sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms? I have not been avoiding Freya. I value Freya. Faye had a way of describing that. Peace dwells among us. Of course it was a choice. One I wished many times I made differently. Mimir, tell me, what happened between you and Sigrun on the lake? You implied there was more to my deal with Ares than mere lust for power. It is not her I am avoiding. I value Freya. I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful. Fear! Deceit! Vanity! Hatred! Dear, when you came here long ago, was it for this same decision? Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms. Mimir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her? The day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this? No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close. And it was all for nothing. The women were dead by the time I reached them. I am interested, and you are evading the question. What happened? What did you say about a forest? You remember being elsewhere when Helios took your place. I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld, from my homeland. It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters. Yes, I have much to think about. I will return. One of many ships on the Aegean Sea destroyed by a three-headed sea serpent that plagued my fleet. It was the Forum of Hercules on Mount Olympus. It was here I fought and killed my half-brother. Sigrun has been important to you for as long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning, Pandora? She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago. Some Perhaps imagining a fair fight is to honor them as life did not. You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present? Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader. Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead, as if I were someone to be followed. No, he was dangerous. He wanted to be god of war for every reason but the right one. I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice. The Desert of Lost Souls, near the city of Athens. I crossed it in my search for Pandora's box. Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated. Freya, I will join you. I will try to be what the people need. So, you told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice. I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution. However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne. If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe. I was ambitious, proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power. I know you are a projection of the mind, but for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust. Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysium fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus. This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened. Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable. I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits. Yes, succeed or fail. I feel progress, clarity. I need to see it through. It would have cost me nothing to show him mercy. His life was in my hands. To be so casually cruel, protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking a means to kill Ares. And what I released, there. That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it. She is an important ally, and a dear friend. Disappointing her is difficult. But what she asks of me, Yes. But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it that seems to follow me wherever I go. Valhalla chose that enemy to face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we earn our way forward. When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen. It took meeting Faye for that feeling to go away, along with Calliope's song. But I do still think of her in Elysium, and hope she found peace. Mimir, you asked of Odin's efforts to conquer Valhalla and the Valkyries with it. But was Valhalla not his creation, along with all of Asgard? You know the journey she seeks. It is the one you took, and I took. The kind that brings you to the tests you need. The kind you take alone. It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction. It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard women screaming for help. Love can make us wish to improve. I was changed by what Faye saw in me. But losing her did not put an end to who I had become. Her inspiration remains. Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods. Perhaps. I also feel pity. Failed by their father, sent to die by their uncle and belittled in death by their grandfather. What chance did they ever have? I carved it for her as a gift. She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. There was a song she would play, one I used to remember every note of. But no longer. Yes, I fell to my death and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point? When I left Greece, Calliope was never far from my mind. I do not know how much time we would have had together in Elysium, but I would have traded the decades that followed for mere hours with her. Like Atreus, they were children of a destroyer. Had I not changed, had I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority, perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs. My thoughts on her are complicated, but she was a good woman, and I loved her more than she knew. She saw in me possibilities I could not at the time. In that way, she and Faye were much alike. I was the youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained a reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal, fiercely so. Mimir, the day my family died was not the last time I saw Calliope. I had journeyed to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy. Worse, it was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever. So I pushed my daughter away again, all while she cried and begged me not to. He too was a son of Zeus, more like me than I care to admit. A powerful warrior, yes, but driven by an uncontrollable rage. He was jealous of me, thought I was Zeus's favorite. So, when the gods tasked him with 12 labors, he gave himself a 13th, killing me. The captain was swallowed by the Hydra before I was able to kill it. When I entered its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him. I saw the terror in his eyes as he fought to hold on, and then relief when he believed I would save him. Instead, I took the key and dropped him to his death. She suggested I did not have to be who I had chosen to be, that the carnage and suffering I inflicted on those my army conquered was a choice, that there was another way. I refused to see it then, thinking it was my duty to annihilate all that stood in the way of the Spartan Empire. I believed leaving foes alive simply invited potential uprisings later, that enemies could never be turned to friends. This man did nothing to me, and I treated his life as nothing. He was not a god who had manipulated me nor bound me in service. I cannot hide behind my thirst for revenge. He was just a man afraid for his life, attacked and swallowed by a monster he had no hope of defeating. But the Hydra was just an animal. I showed him what a true monster looked like, because she was a good wife, and I was not a good husband. I refused to listen, to heed her advice. I commanded armies, had responsibilities to them I thought greater than those to her. But that was hubris, an ambition. The truth is, it never even crossed my mind to consider her advice or needs. So, when I think of her, I can only see my failures. She deserved better from me, and that was long before my oath to Ares led to